All right, so a common piece of advice that most people will give you when it comes to how to live your life is to be yourself. And so what does that really mean? That means to be whatever your natural instinct or natural inclination would push you to be.
Right, and it also implies that yourself, the way you are right now, is the perfect form of how you can be. Like, you're perfect now, so just be yourself, be that way, and keep doing that. And it really, if you talk to anybody, like, nobody is going to say, I'm absolutely perfect, I have no room for improvement. And if they do say that they're perfect, that's one of their imperfections.
And most of the people around them will laugh at them.
Right. So is being yourself really the best advice?
Really, no, because we are imperfect and we're broken, and our natural inclinations lean towards things like anger, and they lean towards things like pettiness and those types of
selfishness.
Yeah, and that's what our natural things do. That's what our natural life does, and we're not supposed to be that at all. The only way that we do come into any form of perfection is when we meet Christ. And that's what we're striving for, is coming to know Christ and be like Christ.
Right. I mean, by definition, Christian means Christ-like.
Yeah.
1 Corinthians 11:11, Paul tells the Christians in the church to be like him, just like he tries to be like Christ. So just like Paul imitated Christ, we should imitate Christ. And just there you can see that we shouldn't be like ourselves, we should be like Christ.
Yeah, and in actuality, the scripture says in 2 Corinthians 5:17 that our old has passed away and that we are new creations. And so when we try to be ourselves, we try to be that natural inclination, we're actually being a dead thing. We're actually being the past, and we're supposed to be something new. We're a new creation, and we're supposed to be that. Be like Christ, imitate Christ. And that's what Paul's saying in that scripture.
Right, exactly. So when you be yourself, you then kind of define yourself as a specific label, and when you let your actions come from that label, then you're limited and you aren't able to grow. You should really, in each situation, find the best way that you should act, and then act that way, and your actions will then define you, not necessarily your labels defining you.
Yeah, it keeps you out of a box.
Right.
So when we define ourselves as ourselves, we put ourselves in a place where we can't grow. We can't be anything but the box.
Right. So, we challenge you, don't be yourself, be better.
That's right. And we'll see you next week.